What are the fucking odds? Thomas Crooks, the Trump shooter in Butler, Pennsylvania, we've finally gotten some new information about this guy. Not from the FBI, of course. They've done nothing to help here. Reporters, Tucker Carlson and a couple of others have gone out and they found some new information on this guy's social media footprint. If you'll remember, when he shot Trump, the FBI's and Secret Service, their initial story was that this kid just wasn't on social media. They found the only kid that was politically radicalized in his young 20s enough to take a shot at a sitting president, and he just wasn't on social media. The only one. What are the odds, right? So this guy, if you look at his posts going back to like 2018, 2019, he's on YouTube, and he's making all these heinous comments about how we need to kill the Jews and the congressmen and women that don't stand with Trump need to be gassed and shot and all this horrible stuff. And right around 2020, something changed. He became radicalized about COVID. He was talking about how if you leave your house without a mask, you're a murderer, you should be locked in prison. And he just continued to get more and more extreme in his left-wing rhetoric. Now we find out that the guy identified as non-binary with they, them pronouns. What are the fucking odds? So I think what you have here is you have an unstable person. And unstable people are easily radicalized either direction. And he was constantly talking about political violence, like different ways to kill people and stuff like that. But people that are unstable can be easily radicalized either direction. That's why you will often see a lot when we see these politically motivated shootings, there'll be a lot of confusion because you'll see that the guy was really hard one direction in his old social media posts, and then we find new ones where he's like big into transgender stuff, and it's like totally opposite. He did a 180. And that's just the reality is these people are crazy and they're easily influenced and they don't have a lot of friends or communication with the outside world. And they sit there online and they become increasingly radicalized and people get in their heads and they sit into an echo chamber. And that's when they get violent. Like, a troon with no friends walks into a school with a gun and within 20 minutes, we know the guy's blood type. We have two different people crack off rounds at the president of the United States and we don't know anything about them. We don't know their motivation. We don't know anything.